Federal Times is here in Philadelphia for ACT-IAC's annual ELC Executive Leadership Conference, where the theme this year is Imagination. This is one of the largest federal IT conferences of the year, and there is a ton going on here. So Jessie, tell us a little bit about what are some of the things that you learned today on the first day?
So I think we're seeing a lot of talking about how the workforce is going to be supporting federal IT and the future of federal IT. I think Margaret Weichert said it very well when she said that the foundation for any change in a business is going to be a human foundation. And you had, the DoD CIO, Dana Deasy, also talking about how they needed to get more people into government to prepare for a lot of the IT changes that government wants to make. So expansion of cloud, better cybersecurity, better IT infrastructure. And we also got some of that. I attended a panel about the Federal Information Technology Acquisition Reform Act. And they talked about how the personnel issue there was getting the CIOs and the leadership to be able to have access to those top leaders in agencies so they can make changes and they can have IT knowledgeable people on the ground in teams so that they can keep IT in mind whenever they're making programmatic changes.
Yeah, I agree. There's been definitely a lot of emphasis on people and workforce and just trying to merge the two together. Like you said, you can't enact any real technological change without the people element and getting the buy-in and the cultural shifts that are necessary for that. The panel that I went to had to do with workforce as well, and it was kind of centered on the idea of designing this app that would help federal employees kind of plan out career goals. And we kind of did it was like a workshop style, and we kind of workshopped through what would be some of like the biggest hurdles and challenges, and how would you necessarily counteract that. So it was pretty interesting approach to things. It's not your usual go to a conference, sit and listen to people talk and the usual thing. So as I mentioned this year, the theme is Imagination.
Fun play on words.
Right. So what do you think that means? What does it mean to you?
I think what they're really demonstrating here, and you mentioned it a little bit, is it's about collaboration and it's about thinking what can government and industry imagine together when they're put in a space where they can talk openly with each other.
I agree. It's kind of like we've been hearing this term innovation over and over and over for years. So maybe it's just kind of like a little turn away from that, and we're not hearing the same thing, but it's a similar idea, trying to get together, come up with ideas, and kind of inject some new energy and new ideas into the federal workforce, into federal IT, and kind of see where that takes them.
Yeah, very exciting. So I'm looking forward to day 2.
Yes, day 2. Tomorrow we'll be back with more from ELC in Philadelphia.